I'm meteorologist Lindsay Riley. We just wrapped up with a beautiful 4 solid days of rain across Arizona, and you may be wondering, will this help our drought situation? And the short answer is yes. We will definitely see some improvement over the next week or so in our drought monitor across all of Arizona, but there were some parts of Arizona that were hit harder than others, and you can see anywhere where there's yellow, pink, magenta, that's 3 inches or more of rain. Areas that saw the least rain between last Thursday and Sunday was out across western Arizona, portions of Mojave County, La Paz County, as well as Yuma County. You can see the I-10 corridor from Pima County around the Tucson area all the way up through Pinal County. There's some areas in there that picked up anywhere from 4 to 6 inches of rain. We had some pretty high rainfall totals around the valley, and then the I-17 corridor areas around Prescott and Paulden, Williams, over into the Flagstaff area, and then Show Low, also another bullseye with rainfall rates of about 2 inches per hour with some of those storms, and we saw rainfall totals around 6 inches around the Show Low area. Here was our total 4-day rain totals around the valley, and you can see we did see pretty hefty totals around Scottsdale, also some damage there. Queen Creek saw over 3 inches, over 5 in Cave Creek and Carefree. Sun City over 4.5 and close to 4 out toward Buckeye as well as Avondale. Now Sky Harbor was one of the spots that didn't see quite as much rain, but this was still a widespread event, and anytime you get a widespread event like that, it does help mitigate the drought. Our monsoon total so far for the year since June 15th is 1.84. In this period alone, we had 1.3 inches out at Sky Harbor, but our total so far is beating our monsoon 2020 and monsoon 2019 totals in its entirety. Now, typically during the monsoon season, we pick up 2.71 inches between June 15th and September 30th. This was the updated drought monitor before our 4-day rain event, and we already saw some improvement from the good monsoon season that we're having this year. In fact, we had a 22% drop in the exceptional drought, which is the worst level on the scale. We had improvements across northern Arizona, much of Yavapai County now in a severe drought. That's an improvement, and even around the Phoenix area. But with this latest 4-day rain, since Mojave County down into La Paz County didn't see quite as much, I suspect that that exceptional drought will stick around for far western Arizona. But we'll likely see some improvement around Greenlee and Graham counties, out towards Safford, likely lifted from those exceptional drought conditions, and we'll likely see less extreme drought conditions even around the Phoenix metro area, and that update should be coming out shortly. But in summary, this is the amount of rain we would need to completely mitigate the drought, and this is an improvement as well since our 4-day rain event. Up to 3 inches would end the drought around Phoenix. We don't need any additional rain across far southeastern Arizona. It's been a great monsoon season around the Tucson area. As we get up toward the higher terrain, Gila and Yavapai counties needing 3 to 6 inches of additional rainfall to get us out of the drought, and even more than that up in northern Arizona. What happens when we have an extremely dry period is that the soil gets really hard and it doesn't allow moisture to soak into the soil. So a dry desert and also those burn scar areas, that acts just like pavement, and the water cannot seep into the ground as well. And when we have scenes like this, which we did have with our latest event, this doesn't help the drought as much because all of this is runoff. It's not soaking into the ground. So what are the best conditions to mitigate a drought? A widespread rain, which is exactly what we just saw, but more at a light to moderate pace. Those 2 inch per hour rainfall rates, and you get those flash floods, that doesn't really help the drought as much because all that rain is rushing off. You need several events over the course of the summer, and you need a few days in between each event so the soil can accept new rainfall. And we have more rain on the way heading into this weekend, so that's some good news. So far, Monsoon 2021 looking to be a hit, and it also looks like we will have an average to above average season, which is a definite change from the last 2 years.